a subject knowledge. It is a very depth, and you say the broad peak height of this, you can say a knowledge. First of all, every human have a knowledge. First they have sense, then there you can say operational functioning. It is a knowledge. Day one, human have, no doubt. The three things in the knowledge before you understand the mean. Number one, you can say facts. Number two, you can say information. And number three, you can say a skill. That's three things together or independently acquire the knowledge. It's no matter animals, humans, same have a knowledge. I explain you. Before I start, I explain you in the mean. The theoretical or practical understanding of a subject, awareness or familiarity gained by experience of fact or situation. Awareness, knowledge or presentation of situation of effect. That's their means. Now again, familiarity, when we say acquaintance with our knowledge of something, without the knowledge of something, relax friendliness between pupil, experience, practicals, contact with, and observations of fact or events. Further, the practical, an idea or plan or a method likely to be succeed or be effected in the real circumstances. Theoretical concern with or involving the theory of a subject or area of a study rather than practical applications. These are the means in a difference between the verbs and there. Now I explain first about the knowledge. Three things. And number one is a fact. Number two, information. Number three, a skill. That's three things. When your sense acquire through that process, are these objects, are these, you can say, your just eyes, ear, nose, voice, that all these functions of that three things, then they acquire, then the knowledge became. Then the knowledge became. It's no method. You can say study or education. First of all, remember, change the word. You can say the educations acquired the knowledge. No. Education go that way and knowledge on that way. Everybody have a knowledge. No method he is literate or uneducated, he get the knowledge. I example you. See the sharp bird, a crow. Crow, you can say. Always he swing his wings. A quick response. His informations or intelligence here, you can say, is very high. It's difficult to catch him. Before you catch, he's flew out quick. Before you hit, hair fly too much. It's not possible, easy. But from their knowledge, he catch when you put the net. Crow's knowledge is high. He think I put my feet on that net. A feet is, you can say, flexible. So I can take it out. I run away. I fly again. That is mistake. When he put the feet on the net, then he capture, or you can say a caught. His knowledge mistake, that he have a more intelligence here and more informatic looking at that sense, and there is a mistake. Same to the humans. We are doing this for last many centuries. We just, when a person is a child, he gets the education, we call him a 3 level. A primary, secondary and higher. You can say the West, I can say, about 20 years of the life, golden life, you can say about 25% of their life on that getting the knowledge is mistake. It's a human mistake. Same like the crow. Knowledge became with three things: fact, number two, information, and number three, skill, hard and hard. If we change our system, a lengthy system, or educate or teaching to the pupil by weighing that long system, primary and then say secondary, then say higher, it takes 20 years, and the result you can get about 3% qualify in the higher. Rest 97% not qualify. But nature have designed it, knowledge to us. If we change that way of education or teaching by using the three things, the basic things. Number one, the fact is a real. What is a real? Fact. Number two, information. Now today, a small child age of 5, he get this cell telephone and get a lot of informations. Rather his grandpapa cannot know it. That's the information. You can say it's artificially, but no method. It is the information. And the third is skill. So when we change the system from the primary level of education, you can say the system, start teaching them the facts and then informations and knowledge of everything. Then the practical, you can say the skill. Then you save the time of 16 years of your life. In a 4-year, a student or a child become that knowledge in chief, you can say, or became a knowledgeful person. Remember, don't think it that way. Education is the way, or acquire the education, you get the knowledge. No. Education go that way, and knowledge not that way. Always stand. No matter you are educated or not. No concern with your sense or their knowledge. Day by day you look. Day by day you find facts. Day by day you work. So just three things only. Is the basic, I can say, is the fundamental of the knowledge. If you want to more skill your knowledge, or you're more powerful, you can say the words, a gainful, you use these three things. From day one, time to enter in system of studying in the short time, and the result is about 80 to 85%. Here, that system, what we adopt now, we get about 3%. 103, you can say, they go in higher and doctorate to reveal the nature of some, only the 3% you can say. But when we use that way of studying, so is the rate of human knowledge is same, no method, but acquiring these three things in quick, the rate become 80-85% a knowledge of the human. Now I explain you little about the animals. Then again I come on the subject. When you see the circus, you have the elephants, you have the tigers, you have the goat, you have the deer. But you are not educate them. You are not educate them. You first tell them the fact, then information, that stance, that like a jump, that swing like, that stem like, that's information. Then you can rehearsal, you can say skill, what hardship, again and again, again and again. That wild animals, everybody, every animal have a sense. Some have 4, some have 3. Human have, you can say, super gifted by the first form. We have a 7 sense and their knowledge. When you get the sense, that about that is a knowledge. When you acquire that 3 positions, then your knowledge become higher and higher and higher. So that's animal. That wild animals, you can say is educate, or you can say is trained by a way. That 3 way, they become an, you can say, in a circle, or you can say in a circus, how they performs. How they performs. See also elephant. At 20 hours he eat and 4 hours he sleep. How they perform. Such a beautiful stance they can take. They have the knowledge. I told you, a sense, anybody living or object, animals, if they have sense and there is a knowledge, they have 4 sense, looking, breathing, listening, and this 4. So they have 4 knowledge, you can say. But for their wildness, you can say, their superstition is, emotion is coming. That's their devotions. That they don't agree if somebody command them first. So we human take him under command by ringmaster or some institute, you can say instructor, for only the way. First, they tell the fact, you are in my command. Then second, that knowledge, informations sent to them or show to them, that is not your case, that is a circus. And then a skill, rehearsal, again and again. So he qualify. Very easy he qualify. That's the animals. Again I come to humans. In whole life, humans have a superstition, you can say, from the other animals, from their soil. This 6 or 7 sense and their knowledge. So he activate and reactivate. That activation and reactivations sense they don't have, except the human in all universe, not even in a ghost, in aliens. That's the first form of allergy. You can say, donate to us. And that's why we are super, are a greater. But don't forget it. Don't make a nosy mistakes to use this superstitions against the humans through your knowledge. Knowledge is a great thing. When you're acquiring using the three, that's, you can say, the principle, you become a more and more and more. No matter what subject is your, and then you have a high revelations. You can say emotions. Be control it. Be control it. That is your design by the first form. Either you can go that way, either you can go that way. That is the lesson to the humans from the first form. We always have this mistake. Always. Use over knowledge is different senses together and trying to make a more unvariable or unbelievable many instances, many times in the life, many way. But don't do it. Be control. Be control. When you control by patience are using your, you can say emotions. I don't want to say emotion because emotions when go behind all this knowledge, that's become the superstitions. So I can say little emotions. Be use it. Use it. Be use it. It is a knowledge. Once you put a more informations, a more facts, again and again, that's called the skill. You get a lot of a benefit, yield, and you get a lot of revealed knowledge in a quick way, very quick way. Always human have no patience, no doubt. Human have no patience. That's not denial by two things you can say. He always in a hurry and no patience. Be a patient. Use your knowledge to provide a glorious thing to other humans. To other humans. It is our duty to stand like a big tree. You can see how they provide the light of shadows to safeguard the items, this sun's heat to all small object or animals or any small plants. We are like that. In nature design us. Again I come to on knowledge. A one little stance you can say, a practice make a man perfect. That's why we use this sentence always. Is skill, only skill. Practice make a man perfect, only for skill. The first two things, the fact. The fact is that is the nature. They have provided us a source by command of second form of energy source to the third form, your sun, your earth, and all object which creating by that oxygen and nitrogen combination or mixtures and molecules, many things. All they are designed by the nature. That's a fact. Informations, it's the simple thing. I'm talking with you on that system. You can say it's information in factory. All this, you can say, all this technology up to 400 and between 500 beta lips, they all are informatic. All are informatic. And the thing, what we start from morning till the day we sleep, the skill, heat our body, cool our mind. It's up to you, you can go for. A difference, you can say it's a job or a works, but the mean is the simple. Heat the body and cool the minds. That's a skill. So these three things, when we use it day by day, then your knowledge acquiring that thing from your sense, and they become a grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And that time you get a some emotions, or you can say a new discovery in any way, in a matter or in force. It all the knowledge who obtain these things by revealing it through the nature. So knowledge never you can lose. It is a treasure of the body. It is a treasure of our body, joy of our body. Be strong by your knowledge. A difficult other living organism can defeat you in any stance, in any way. From the power of your knowledge, activate it, reactivate it, make always on, glorious thinking, on nice, on unpurify. The first lesson, do it by the pure, by glorious, by, you can say, a nice. If we do that way, by using that three stance, you can say now, facts, informations and skill, then the knowledge, build by build, higher and higher. And when it's go higher and higher, then it is also, I remind you that somebody say that a human have a 6 billion sense, a small part in the sense in your hemisphere, and we cannot use more than a other, you can 10%, you can 60 million. No question. It is our mistake. If we think, it is our mistake. And knowledge became higher and higher, more and more, you can say. If you used way of what I told you many times, pure, glorious and nice, that's become more and more and never stop. No method is going 80 millions, you can say about 200 millions. We have the capacity of 6 billions. A creator have designed this hemisphere. 6 billions. It's true. And normally human using this above sometime 2 billion, may not, you can say that time of sleep or time of some deep, but still they're using it. No question. You never lose your knowledge by any way, except when you use against the nature. Use against the nature or against their functions. That's more important, I can explain you. The function of the nature, function of the knowledge. Basically all knowledge are free. Just like a swing bird. When somebody go deeper with that three things, fact and looking at informations and hardship, he got the reward. Got the reward from, you can say, the nature. That reward is became the principle or emotion of your thesis, you can say, or you say a new theory, or you can say a new concept. It is designed already, be in it by the nature. to every human. Be remember, take cautions from your, you can save from your culture or from your nations. Try to solve their knowledge problems, to use our knowledge or your knowledge. Do it again and again. You get the answer, and your knowledge become higher and higher. The last, I remind you, kindly take education's study system in the three way. Number one, fact. Number two, informatic. Number three, skill. You take that three between a child age 10 to about 14 to 16 to complete all his doctorate through this knowledge. The knowledge have the things. It's just your awareness. Education himself nothing. When you study a such thing, that three things I told you, then is a long way. Then your knowledge wake up slowly by slowly. Then you acquire, you can say that way. But it is a very, very, you can say, ancient way. Now everything have changed. See the populations, we have a lot of, one plate we have filled. Whole populations, we have more sources required, have more resources, a shortage of that. So we have to work little harder than the previous civilizations to use that way to acquire the quick knowledge. Thank you very much. Shukran, Dankeschön, Hamsa, Hamnida, Oyo, Haymas, Chin Chin, Aregasia.